Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to Mel's Green Space. Hope everyone is doing lovely and staying warm in this cold weather. It's very, very cold. Before I begin, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. The link will be posted at the bottom. Also, be sure to check out my other videos where I talk about propagation, which I love to do, my journey with plants, and my journey with God. This channel will be basically all things plants, all things God. And they'll be mingled. Some videos will just be all plants, some video will be both, some, we'll just see how that goes. But I'll probably post a lot of short videos on quick tutorials and stuff like that. But I basically wanted to show you why I call this place Mel's Green Space. And it's called Mel's Green Space because all my plants are always in a nook, in a corner, in whatever space I'm living in. But now I've been venturing out. I've been spreading them out more. Some are on the wall now. Some are in the greenhouse, So just wanted to show you like basically my propagations and what I've been up to lately. Please post in the chat what's your favorite plant, what plants you've been propagating. If you watch my propagation videos, I'll share that with you guys really quickly. What I have here is what I bought recently. Can y'all see me? What I bought recently, I'm gonna stay in the video, is a Swiss cheese plant, Monstera adenacea. Really big plant. I got it at IKEA. I think it was like $14.99. Look how big the leaves are. And I didn't propagate it in sphagnum moss because the root system was already established. So I put them in here, isolated them, and had them growing. Then I also have this is my quad color philodendron, which was cut from the bigger plant. And as you can see, I put it in sphagnum moss. And it's doing really well so far. So they've just been in this cup and in here and just propagating. And then also wanted to show y'all the reason why I didn't post part 2 is because of the video with the splendid, I think it's Philadelphia Splendid. I hope I got the name right. Is because I changed my mind on what I wanted to do. So I ended up doing this method. And I wanted to give a huge shout out to Harley G, I think her name is. This was not my idea. It didn't originate from me, but this was her idea. I saw her do it and I was like, oh my God, this is such a better way to use sphagnum moss. And it keeps everything organized where I can pull them out as I'm propagating them. So instead of me just putting a big old bucket of sphagnum moss with the wet sticks and, everything else, this is so much organized and it's so easy and it's very inexpensive to do. Please watch my previous videos for that. Okay. So I have like 3 bins right now for propagation. And this is the next one. I'll show you in the next video. Just bear with me. And then I'll also show you a quick tour of my plants that are on moss poles and my other golden pothos and the variations that I have. Hey guys, I'm back. All right, so this one, it needs some water, sorry, but I wanted to show you anyway. This is the philodendron silver sword. You can't really tell, but it does have like a silver hue to it, and the texture of the leaf is really thick. I love thick leaves because I'm a little rough-handed, but it does need some water. As you can see, the leaves are starting to curl in, but really pretty plant. This is the one that I actually did the sphagnum moss propagation where I was wearing yellow. Go back to that video. I'm gonna actually post a video of me actually propagating that actual plant, and I'll show you that, which is already in the propagation bin. So I'm gonna put that there so I remember to water that one. And then this one is I forgot the full name, but it's like a peperonia plant. I've had this one for quite a long time. It's a slow grower from what I see, from what I know. It's great for coffee tables, for your office desk, anywhere for like ornamental decoration purposes. It's not going to be like leggy or lanky for me. It is starting to get a little leggy for me, so I would like it to be a little bit fuller. So I think I might chop it down, propagate it. I love to propagate. That's one thing when you come to my channel. You're probably always going to see me propagating something. So I'm going to try to do more videos where you're actually seeing me do it so I can show you the process and teach you how to do it for yourselves. But I did have a short. Go back to that video. I showed you how to propagate it in sphagnum moss Very inexpensive way, plastic cup, anybody can do that. And if not, watch the video. It's very quick and easy. Okay, the next one is my rubber plants. Okay, I guess the other name is ficus. And this is not the colorful one. The colorful one, or I guess multicolored one, is in the little mini IKEA greenhouse. And this one, funny story, this one, it was originally when I had it, it was like maybe here, and then it grew up to about here. And then I got excited. I saw this video where they were propagating it, and you can make smaller ones. So I chopped this bad boy down, and a lot of them died. This was the only one that survived. I did it in different medias, different substrates. This one was in pure perlite, and it grew, it thrived, it was fine. The other ones didn't make it. They were like in water. I tried to test different ways to see which one was the best, and the perlite for this one was the best. And then this one I just kept in soil since it had the main stem, the main root, the mother stem. And as you can see, it has grown new stems, new leaves. Right here is coming out, and there's another one underneath growing, as you can see. But this one is getting leggy, so I need to get like some stick or something to hold it up a little bit stronger than what I have right now. And then this one is my my sad snake plant. It's just sad. Like, it should be bigger than this, but I've been chopping it over the years, and I've given some away, and you know, some have grown. I haven't, other containers are gone now. This is the last one I have left. So I haven't really been taking care of it because it's so hardy. You know, I just water it and keep it moving. But I did change the container. So I'm going to start to pay more attention to it and see. I don't know if I'm going to propagate it or not. But as you can see, it's kind of thin. So hopefully there's some new pieces that have grown in the middle. But I want it to be thicker. It should be bigger than this. But again, I wasn't really paying attention to it. I kind of just left it on its own to do its own thing. And then this one, I think I showed you already, the quad colored philodendron. Really easy to grow. It just grows really fast. This is the one that I cut at the top. I propagated that one. Golden pothos, which eventually I'll probably put on another sphagnum moss. And this bad boy, good grief. This one, I know I didn't give this one enough sun. It's just so leggy like this. Normally the ones that I've grown previously, this is avocado, by the way, it would get to like here, and then the leaves would be big, almost similar to a mango. But this time, look how long it is. And I have another one growing back there. So, you know, I watered it already, and this is what we got, you know. For ornamental purposes, I have nowhere to plant a avocado. So, but eventually when I do get land, yes, I will have avocado trees. I would have mainly a lot of things that I want on my farm will be Caribbean-based items from my family on my mother's side. You know, things that we grew up eating. I grew up eating, like hibiscus. We call it sorrel. You know, a lot of ginger. People love ginger. You know, things like that I'll be growing, as well as other vegetables and herbs and stuff that we like. So, and then down here, which you can't see, but I'll bring it up to the camera. The lower level is my water propagation, where I have in like glass jars. Remember I told you to upcycle, please don't fall. This one, as you can see, these were in like little popcorn, salt popcorn. I just rinsed them out, sterilize it. This one, mini golden pothos, and I think this is also Monstera adenacea, the Swiss cheese plant. And this one is my golden pothos. I had it hanging over the greenhouse, the little mini greenhouse there. It was so cute, but now I think I want to keep it right here in between the root, but it might fall. So, and then what I did was here, this one I think is the philodendron splendid. I hope that's the right name. If not, I'll post it in the video. It's starting to shoot. Remember I showed you the other ones in the propagation bin. I didn't post the part 2 video of that because I did put it in water. I ended up changing it like 3 times. I prefer this method. So I chopped it in half in 2 pieces. So they're each in their own container. So technically 3 pieces because this is the stem where the main roots are. So it's already growing. It seems to be fairly doing well. It's okay. you know, praying for that one. And then this one again is the satin pothos. It's a cute little jar that I had. I used it for something else, and I decided to use it for the sphagnum moss. It's glass, so I don't have any holes in here. You don't really need holes. I find that with the sphagnum moss, as long as you put enough water in there and just regulate it, it should be okay. The other ones, I did put holes in there because I have so many. But this one, you can keep it like this. So just make sure you don't have it waterlogged. That's not good. Then you're going to get root rot, and then you're going to be crying and calling me like, Melody, I didn't tell you to do that. I didn't tell you. And then this one I want to show you. Again, I have a lot of golden pothos. As you can, I told you, I love to propagate. So even the bin that I have down there is like a whole big circle bin of them. So mainly golden pothos. But I wanted to show you is that I forgot that I had mixed Marble Queen pothos with the golden pothos. So when I was watering it, I looked and I said, this is not golden pothos. So if you've never seen a Marble Queen, literally, it's like marble. It's like speckled, more speckled. Zoom out so you can see. And then the golden pothos, it has more blotches, white, ivory, or golden yellow in color. Very pretty. And so, yeah, and it's starting to get leggy. So this is a perfect candidate to put on a moss pole. My tip, if you're gonna do it, which I find that I've learned by trial and error. Previously, when I tried to put the Marble Queen on there, it was growing like this. It wasn't in a it wasn't branching out, you know, like a crawler. It was just growing like this, kind of like on one stem, and it wasn't gonna climb up. You need something that's gonna climb like this. You see the aerial roots, they're already starting to develop. This is perfect to attach to a moss pole or any cocoa pole or any kind of pole that you have. It'll attach to it and it'll start to climb up. So, and make sure it's one that's really thick and healthy and strong. Don't find a feeble one, a thin one. Look for something, you know, make sure that you've previously watered it. It has its nutrients already, and then, you know, snip. Just call me Miss Snip Snip, because I'm always propagating something. And then, let me see. This is where I told you I was giving a shout out to Harley G, because her method I love. And this is what I would do. Previously, I would put the sphagnum moss, I would mix it with perlite and a little bit of soil, or just sphagnum moss. And then, as you can see, the wet sticks, which are the internodes between each stem, I cut with the node in there, internodes, and see it starts. Hopefully you guys can see. Let me try to do a still shot like a. This is my birds of paradise. This is the daughter. I call her the daughter. She's not the. She doesn't come from that birds of paradise, but she's my second one, and she's younger. But when I got her, she was maybe about here, I think. Now she's getting bigger, and the other one is even bigger than that one. So this is her in all her glorious splendor. She's beautiful. I love her. She's the one that had the spider mites. And I had to clean her. I just used water, hosed her down, wiped her down. I think I did a little bit of clove oil. I think so. I just rubbed it down a little bit, and then that was it, and she was good to go. I didn't do any like fungicide or pesticides or anything like that. I know when I was in my townhome, I did, because I had the backyard and the outdoor and all this other stuff, so that was different. I had to get that. I had to bust it down with some neem oil. But anyway, this one is my Sigonium, Albosegonium. As you can see, it's gotten leggy from the last video I posted on my shorts, so I really need to repot it. As you can see, this is actually what the Birds of Paradise came in, and I got it from Walmart. It was cheap, y'all. Y'all gotta really shop around. I'm trying to help you out. So, which is considered a big box store if you don't know. So this one is very leggy. It's just like, so I need to get something to hold it up a little bit stronger, or taller, some type of rod, or repot it in something longer than this. So yeah, this is the plant. Anywho, I think that was it. And then I don't know if I showed y'all my philodendron ring of fire fully. I'll just show you. I think I did. I'm not sure, but let me show you anyway. Again, this is the one that's starting to is the word unfurl. It's starting to uncurl the leaf. Okay, very slowly. This is my first time buying this. If this is natural, let me know. Normally, every other plant that I've had, they come out really quickly. But maybe it's a philodendron thing. I noticed that. But look at the leaves. Why is it called Ring of Fire? I'm saved by Christ. I'm reconciled in Christ. I'm just saying. I don't know. Anyway, but it's very beautiful. I love it. I can't remember how much I got from it. I either got it at Home Depot or Lowe's. Where I live, they're not far from each other, so I just pick and choose which one has the best stuff in there, and I just go shopping. Hello, can y'all see me? Hopefully y'all can see me. Okay, let me speak loud so y'all can hear me. So these are my moss poles that I have here. This one, which I had the longest, is my golden pothos, which has been growing. I'm really trying to get them to grow really big. So they were growing up here and then they started to get small again. So I chopped it off and then I put them in water propagation. Again, I love to do water propagations, or any kind of propagation. That's just me. You'll probably see a lot of propagations on here. So I have to buy an extension here to add on to here. And I might cut this off up to here and start again from here, because I want to see if they're going to start growing from this size and bigger again, or I may leave it, I'm not sure. And then this one again is the Monstera added aside. This is the newest edition. I had another video I was about to post. I still might post it, but the soil that I purchased, I didn't realize that it said indoor and outdoor soil. It was very dense, and then I had ran out of my airwood mix. So when I had first put them in soil, it was just too dense. I could tell as soon as I watered it, it was like waterlogged. It was very heavy. So I had to quickly change the soil and put more perlite in there. I ended up using all my perlite. So when I get the chance, I'll have to go and buy some more. And then, where's my other one? Okay, this one is new, but not new to the family. I just created this one and this one. These are the newest ones. This one is actually Marble Queen, and I had it for a while. And in the beginning, I tried to put it on a moss pole. It didn't work out, so I said I'm going to try it again. Now I'm taking a risk because it hasn't grown in a way like to climb in an extension form, but I want to see if it can. This was the original leaf that it came with, really big. Hopefully y'all can see that. So, and then I have another golden pothos here. That one's, it seems more narrow. And then, yeah, so I have three golden pothos on poles, one Marble Queen, which is also a pothos, on a pole, and then the Monstera added aside, which is the Swiss cheese plant, on a pole. So they've been growing here, and I kind of moved them away from the window door because it's kind of cold right now, of what I have. But these are not all the plants I have, but they're most of them. Most of them you've seen already, which is the satin pothos, which I want to show you in a little bit. I'll post that in another video. So just stay. Hey y'all, can y'all see me? I hope y'all can see me. Take 75. Okay. Hey guys, so this is a philodendron. I'm not sure if it's a pink princess. I bought this on clearance and it was in rehab. Finally figured out to remove it from like certain areas in the apartment where there was a draft and it kept shriveling up. But if you can see, it's doing much better now. So it's gonna start to grow bigger now that I know where to put it. Praise God. And then this one is the philodendron White Knight. That one was also philodendron. And I have a smaller pink princess in the greenhouse, which I'll show in another video. The big leaf fell off, y'all, this morning. And I think it's because I chopped off the top portion of it. So I'm just gonna give it some time to rest and recuperate. It probably went into a little bit of shock because it's like, I can't believe my mama cut me like that. But you know, hey, we gotta grow. So I'm still debating on if I'm gonna put this on a moss pole or not, and see if it'll grow bigger. And then this one is my, if it can let it go, don't you dare. Okay, is my satin pothos, and I put it on, wrapped it around these branches. This was from a lime Persian plant that I had. I didn't take care of it. It was outside. It just died, y'all. So I just ended up keeping this. And so I wrapped it around it for decoration purposes. I think it's really cute, you know, be resourceful. And then this one is my Alakashwa dwarf, Amazonia. And this leaf shot out recently, as you can see. Hope you can see that. These are starting to get a little bit light, but look at the bottom. It has like a little purple hue to it. This one produced 11 corms on its own when I first got it. So praise God to that. Just like in the book of Genesis, God made every herb and every fruit tree to produce a seed of its own kind to multiply on itself. And that's what we're meant to do. That just dropped in my spirit. And then also I want to release a word. I just kept hearing yes. There's someone on here. I don't know if you're going to watch it today, a year from now, but the answer is yes. God told you to do it. Now you need to go on and get the business going, get it substantiated. He's giving you the blueprints to start. The answer is yes. What you've been debating to do, that you keep going back and forth, the answer is yes. Okay, so we just received that in Jesus' name. I just wanted to share that really quickly because I have to go. But I just pray you all have a lovely and blessed day. Stay tuned for more propagation videos. I also have a book coming out. Actually, I have several books coming out, but one that's coming out pertaining to this channel is for propagation for beginners, for water propagation and sphagnum moss propagation. So I wanted to share that as it was shared to me. So don't feel hesitant. It's very easy to do. If you mess up, don't quit. Just keep going at it. That's what I did. I made mistakes. I got better, and I'm getting better every time. So, and I learn along the way. So that's the whole point of this community. So yeah, stay tuned for that. It's going to drop probably, I'm going to say either the end of this month or beginning next month, and it'll be available in ebook form and paperback. So take care of everyone. God bless you. Love you. Ciao. Bye. Bye.